Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Commodores will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. The Judicials offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
On the move. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
So Vanderbilt's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
And this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy's a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you've got to get him on the ground. You've got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches, and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Doors!
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the third game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And now this offense will take the field again. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll ride his man on the option.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the move. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Judicials decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And there he goes. They will get him. It's a touchdown. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Sends it back in motion. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. Got enough for the 1st. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Judicials come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. On the option. He'll keep it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offense.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Fires one high and deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
That's a great play by the defensive back, swatting away that football on that deep pass.
A run for the quarterback. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
The option look. Creates a little space. Turning it on. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. The Judicials just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Power football with the run. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Out of the shotgun. They go to the ground. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal coming up. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. He's got him. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. This defense has been able to force a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they do it this time? He'll do it himself. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense?
And that one is picked off in the end zone. The 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown Vanderbilt. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll go to the fullback. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got a little space. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
On the play. 3 plays down. It's 4th down.
And the Judicials line up to punt it away. He'll field it close to the 50. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Pierre. Gets it out quickly.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. Breaks into the open. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. With the catch, it's Duke. Russell out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line in this offense.
Nah, so I low-key ain't even know he was going to keep this lead going.
Everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling
I
good plays.
thought at one point everybody was talking about, you know, it was like, yeah, we done with, you know, done with the 3-star. Yeah, but then Say said he gonna stay.
The Commodores have it with a
So
first
now
and goal.
I'm like, okay, so if everybody y'all staying, I'm like, shoot, well, that changes everything then.
From the gun, looking for a man. Scrambling away.
I'm like, shoot, man, I thought everybody was just, I thought the league was gonna be over because I was gonna say, look, man,
This thing's turning into a
let's just hurry up, let's just get this over with. Like I said, I don't even care anymore. I was going to end it. So everybody all talking about us keep it going. I'm like, oh, okay, well, shoot.
Off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more
You know,
intriguing
you know, say he's gonna stay. You know, that's another league that he doing good in. And now he got a chance to probably win the Natty because you know Rob lost to USC.
This was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of
We got to see who's the win between Ryan and Will.
Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Nice.
Yeah, they got to play. I think he beat USC. And Say in the Natty. I said, this man Say he had the easiest path out of everybody.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it.
The easy.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe
the easiest pass out of everybody. I think at least one person. I think in all our leagues, somebody had to at least go against one user. This dude to get to the Natty, he got to go against no user.
Here comes the Heat. And the Heat will get home. And the goes down at the 17. The Judicials will
he'll get like that one user like in the what's called the semifinal.
You're looking forward to the punt.
But I'm like, shoot, this man Say he don't even got a face to get to the Natty. That's how he loved it. That's why I was so mad that I lost Colorado early in the year. I said, now I got no choice but to win out.
And it's been great execution.
That could have been me with that first round bye.
Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gotten out everybody right now on the same page.
This when you say one chance to try to get a Natty now.
Snagged out of the air.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking for a crease. It's Duke. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass, it's Pierre. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Brought down at the 31.
On the offense, are they lying?
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked.
Oh, yeah, he'll be all right, shoot. I mean, they not lying, shoot. And truth be told, though, Rob hasn't beat me in Madden at all yet.
Try to convert through the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Right, Rob right now, he's 0-2 against me in Madden.
As they'll make some adjustments. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt.
Don't.
Takes it on the return. He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Vandy.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some
Yeah, that's true.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Hey, but remember what we said about Madden and NCAA, two different games. Because like you said, you know, when you in NCAA, you recruit, you know, you call that recruit, you're going to have the talent out there regardless. Like, you know, one player go down, your backup may be another, you know, a 90 overall. But in Madden, you know, when your player go down, you basically cook.
The Judicials will line up to kick off
That 90 going,
the second half.
That 90 going to drop all the way to like maybe like a 70.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Reject fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football.
Going deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly and push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
Scanning the field, it's Pierre.
Oh,
Seems
yeah.
incomplete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Commodores come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Duke. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Commodores are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
He's going to run it. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a third and 1.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive game.
You sound like me when it came to NCAA, when I lost Cal in the 5-star. Bruh, like, all them holding calls, it was like 4, I think.
The offense is going to go for it on
I think it was 5 penalties in a row. There was like 4 holding calls in a row and a false start. I said, bruh, come on. I'm like, nah, ain't no way.
And pick up the first down.
Ain't no way.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Second and 53.
The give on the counter. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
But at that point, I literally was like, bro, I was like, I don't even know anymore. I was like, bro, I was like, okay, this is the cheese that we were talking about. How the computer will do what they can to make them lose. I'm like, I get it, we playing on the road, but nah, man, this ain't even, like, come on, man. This is just like over-exaggerated.
Leaves it with the running back.
And then I'm like, I can see if my O-line was just like some hot garbage, but my O-line is solid. I got a solid, pretty decent O-line.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, down and throw.
Yeah, I was almost like, shit, I was like, man, I was like, shit, I might just stay with Madden and shit. I was like, I gotta deal with that cheese and NCAA.
Defense coming out aggressive on 1st down. They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take it.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That to me, that game was some straight. That was some straight bull to me.
Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. At 47 yards right hash. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Pierre. Gets it out fast. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Oh, okay.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense. Seeing the running back. Don't let that dude who's super fast, elusive, catch the ball in space. Nice job staying glued to him. As soon as he caught that puppy, he got drilled.
He'll try to do it himself. At the 40, there he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Duke. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period.
Always.
Period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge.
Right tackle, left tackle, and then every blue moon would be the center.
They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period.
Or the holding call would be right after the almost after the play.
Quick strike complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown doors. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Already.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out.
And that's what blew me in that game. I was like, bro, some of these holding calls, I'm like, the quarterback is already threw the ball. Receiver called it.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Now on the option. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Man, that's on I was like, bro, I'm like, come on, man. I'm like, I didn't convert it. I think it was like a 2nd and long or whatever. And then hold it. I said, come on.
To the 46-yard line, 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
The offense, that's the actual game.
Field on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
That's the actual game, because that stuff be happening in the other league that me and Sadie got. And that's on the regular, that's regular Heisman.
So after the 1st down run, here's 2nd down.
I'm like, the holding calls, I was just ridiculous.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the judicials come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
So that game beat me off to the absolute max, to the point where I was like, man, I don't know. Shoot, I don't know about NCAA.
And I just love when guys know exactly where.
Now I said that game against Cal, I lost. I said, man, I don't know about NCAA.
And got just enough for the 1st down.
And a nice job up front too.
I'm like, it's
everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat.
It's like it's some cheese that you can take.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just.
But then it's like when stuff like that happens, you like, bro, come on now, like, this ain't even real football anymore. I mean, even though of course it's a video game, but still though, it's like this ain't even football.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. Dead center perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Tulsa is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about all along Route 66 for some time. They're up by 34 over LSU. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Running into the open space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Commodores come to the line.
Yeah, might as well now.
See shot play. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Nice pick up there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
And the Commodores kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Commodores didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun to Gibb, looking for room. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Oh my gosh, and then my quarterback overthrew it.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm...
Oh, dang, Rob. Oh, wait, Rob played this game, right? The 1-star, yeah. But no, it said Rob ain't played. That's what. Yeah, hold on, let me. I was going to go ahead and jump into the next game. Yeah. Oh, okay. Mhm. Rob ain't saying anything. You said what? All right. Oh Lord. Yeah. Yeah. See. Oh shit. Jeremy must have seen the game then. Shoot. All right, give me a minute then. Yeah, I was like, I know he played it, but I was like, I don't know if like, you know what happened. Yeah, he said I saw him play, but he said I didn't watch the game. He knew Rob was playing it, but he just ain't watched the game. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a forced win, so we can just keep this rolling. Take a sweep, New Mexico. This my year. This might be my year right here to get through this championship with Vandy. Let's probably gotta see what this is. Uh-huh. Facts. Hey, all these 4 stars that don't want to come to Vandy. Yeah. No, so these 4 stars I'm trying to recruit, they don't want to come. Right? Mm. Yeah, I ain't get anybody. I ain't get no 4 stars in the transfer portal. Was not surprised at all. Hold on, I'm gonna step away real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, good. I forgot that. Jumping into the next game in the one stop. Oh, okay. So it's actually decent.
Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, and Faroe Field, named for the father of the split T, where the Missouri Tiger fans are hoping that they put together a big W. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Missouri Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Oh, yep, I watch him.
Missouri ready to kick off. They got us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Vanderbilt's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback going straight.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Duke. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Yeah.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Pierre. Quickly to the tight end. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Finds his tight end. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line.
Turning it on! And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like the quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
After that last one, they're staring at a second and long first down marker just short of the goal line. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
These wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing them down.
Okay, that was a legitimate fumble. Okay.
Defense swarm did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
Great job at containing.
I didn't think that was the fumble. Shoot, I thought he was already there.
On the line of scrimmage defensively, has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Makes the catch. It's Duke. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw, it's Pierre. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic.
Breaks into the open. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Using the quick game.
Oh, let's get it. He reached out for the touchdown.
That baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And there's so many targets to focus on and so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
Yeah.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Rivero. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Russo. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Right, right.
Now facing a third and long. Gets the back moving. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into third and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field. And that was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
Who's not supposed to be a pick?
Complete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
That's supposed to be a pick.
Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Throws to the wideout.
Thank you.
Right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be fourth down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he allowed to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Pierre.
Oh, my gosh.
Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious.
There's nobody on my
get
over there.
The defense ran right through it. The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback
Get him with a move.
And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Duke. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Good catch.
It's beyond. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Commodores have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the boxes. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
Takes the easy one to the back.
Yeah.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on 3rd.
It'll be a draw. Showing off the arm.
That's what I'm talking about. Punch that man.
27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep
Thank God they didn't get picked off. Woo. That's all I can say is thank God they didn't get picked off.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. To the air. It's Pierre. Quarterback moving. Going to try to get it himself. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
And absolutely nothing doing there on the quarterback run. Defense takes all the gaps away. They use their speed to force him to the sidelines. He didn't even gain any yards, guys, before going out of bounds.
Under fire.
Oh, my God. Didn't even get the pass off.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Now on third down for this offense. He's looking downfield to throw. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. The Commodores will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight.
No, I tweet.
He's got it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The run from the shotgun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the inside game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this all...
Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll immediately call timeout. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Looking downfield very late in the half. Touchdown, Tiger. Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Pierre. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware.
What kind of pass was that?
Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they come up with a...
Oh, my quarterback is selling. He's just sold that.
The end of the half. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia.
And the Commodores will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive
Oh my God, the weakest
exactly
wing
what I need to do to
got
attack this
posed up by.
defense, and I get ball first.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Pocket breaking down. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Missouri comes to the line with another first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Grab behind the line. It's Russo. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Missouri! And that one will put them up here in the second half. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gain to open things up, they'll put it in play for the 40. Got the first down and more. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about, there he goes. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Quick release by the QB. Touchdown, Vandy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Alabama endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Bryant-Denny Stadium, and the Tide came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. Quick spin.
Thank you.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Snag in the middle. It's Russo. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And here comes the punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop at the 39. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Opening play of the drive from the 39.
What kind of pass was that? Oh, what are you doing?
Receiver out of bounds.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Leaves it with the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage. And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. In the final period of this one. To the air, it's Pierre. Dances away. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
They'll run it from the gun.
Oh.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force
Is it short? It's short.
And he missed it. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Got the quick pass. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on.
Thank you.
Got to find a way to get their talented
He's right
some
there.
space so he can make some plays.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd.
Oh, that's a
Got his
touchdown.
man downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Missouri wants to go fast. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on 1st down. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Tigers! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through, not
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Now on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Caught over the middle. It's Leon. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. Got his man. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Commodores, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
A nice luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
The give on the inside. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And because this offense has managed the clock pretty well, and more importantly, managed their timeout situation, they can run the football late. They got the first down. They're set.
Touchdown, Doors!
Come on!
They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And what a job by the offense, coming up with a huge play when they absolutely had to have it the most. There are virtually seconds left on the clock right now. Big-time players making big plays in big games to close this thing out.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire.
Yes.
Ball
Let's go.
is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the.
That's what I'm talking about. 4-0.
Talk about building
4-0.
confidence. Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
or something.
Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Stanford's offense will take the first swing of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side.
Oh, thank God. I was going to say, man. I was going to say, we can catch that.
Pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Looks it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, and they're able to get him down at the 45. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They'll try the run.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his target down the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Man, quarterback, dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Brings him to the open. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. It's a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Grabs it in the middle. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Oh, he's wide
To
open.
take the top off.
Woo, thank God he passed the rookie. Yeah, somebody wide
That
open.
would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side.
Yes, thank
He
you.
dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Stanford lines up to punt it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0.
Oh my gosh, I thought he was going to get in front of him.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this
Thought he
team.
was gonna
He
jump
gets
in
his
front of him.
first
Jeez,
interception of
man.
the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Stanford now has it in the red zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. He's got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal
Make
from the
this game
1.
harder than what it needs to be.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. On the ground. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
Thank you.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really depend on.
And they'll get off 1 more play before the end of the quarter. They'll go to the ground. Got enough.
That's how you
City
want to
still going. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. We've played 1. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Tight end now in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
After that last completion, it's second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Turns it on in midfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon. Boy. He is so good in space. He's got shifty missing and make guys missing. If this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Tar Heels come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on third and short. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tar Heels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, UNC! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Moving away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation.
Oh, it's a fumble.
Oh, my God.
Somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This is the type of play we should have had last week.
They'll look to pin him deep. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That could have been
the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He's looking to throw on third and short. Makes the grab. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Oh my gosh.
Wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Give to the running back.
I thought you
And
were
the
gonna.
defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue into him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
We got a timeout here
Oh,
late
first
in
and
the
goal.
first
Okay,
half,
cool,
and they'll
good.
try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Tar Heels trying to cash it in on first and goal. Looking downfield on first down. Get it out on the screen. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Florida State may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Doak Campbell Stadium every time. The Noles have been racking up road wins since the Bobby Bowden days, and they get another one today. It's going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowdown.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Stanford quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his back in the middle. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. He's going to
Oh
take
my
off.
gosh. What are you
Keeps him
doing?
against the first down. And he's finally down, sliding in safely after the huge pickup. They'll send the back in motion. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Fires
Oh
into the
my
end zone.
God.
Touchdown, Stanford! Fitted in the window for the score.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half,
I
you're
bet
just
you
trying to
would
find
get that,
positives you can build upon in the second half.
get
And
that,
right
but-
when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air on first down. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine
we did fall
performance
back.
we've seen.
Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made...
There he goes! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives
Oh
them
my
the ball.
gosh! I thought he was right there.
This offense has it with really good field position.
I'm really selling, man.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw.
Oh my God! No!
It's Booker. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Still on his feet. He steps out of bounds just short of the end zone, and they'll try to punch it in from there.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations.
Touchdown, Cardinal! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success, but on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make a catch.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. All the way down to the 27-yard line defense is threatening. The Tar Heels are marching down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
So we got literally another decent running back.
And the Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Gets it out fast.
Oh my gosh, a
and he's going to
holding?
be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to throw again. It's complete to the left. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, North Carolina! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Oh. We're going to go get this pizza real soon, okay?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Fears the pressure. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think that sometimes instead of throwing it away, we'd like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Yes!
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. The give to the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Punch it out of the air. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. The Tar Heels are on the move. He wants to throw it.
Oh, my
They've got
God.
the screen set up. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here comes the heat.
What in the
And the
world?
Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Booker. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Stanford wants to push the pace.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Woo!
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some 1st downs and march down the field.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Lofts one high and deep. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
Lets it fly.
It might be picked. Oh,
He had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be 3rd and long.
That's getting a chance. Good shit.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Thank you.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few 1st downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the 1st down.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw.
Wow, he's right there.
Takes the easy completion. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
All right, let's see.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And they
okay, now he's saying let's get this touchdown.
Man, those hurt for a defense because you got them in 3rd and long, right where you want them. You're thinking pass, pass, pass. They sneak the run in there. Now they got a 4th and short situation. First thing, I'm always watching the football. Now getting ready for the run game, the short passing game, the play action game.
They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump. Music now. Music now. Ready, go.
Trying to barge their way
I
in.
didn't even see
He
this.
didn't get there. Knocked back on 4th and goal, and he loses a yard to the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
They ain't got no more timeouts.
From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Booker. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on 2nd down.
Come here.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the deep shot. He's got it down the left side. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
But let it be you, bud. Let it be me. We ain't catching it. That's a drop.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming.
Yes.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Dell. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Stanford quickly to the line. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Complete to the left. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The offense comes out.
Go on. Put your shoes and coat on. We finna head out to get this pizza, all right?
Score here, down 1 possession. Looking downfield on 1st down.
What I'm saying, what you doing?
Defense, they were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. They've got a solid drive working, but now
that's something they got to work on from this game, man.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Got his man. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Spike the ball.
And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Under fire. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. He'll pull it down. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Going to swing it on second down. Pocket breaking down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.